Yo, what is up, gamers? It's Sebastian here, coming to you with a deck profile, another one from Farfa's traditional tournament, and this time I'm here with
Quantal Think.
who just won the tournament. This is the one that I got top 16 and I did the Orcus deck profile on, which you can check out as well if you want. It'll be on this channel. But today we'll be talking about this list. Quantal, what did you play?
I played Eldlich Synchro.
And what was your record in Swiss?
A2.
And what was your favorite memory from the event?
Probably winning a striker which opened Engage, Paw of Greed, Graceful.
Wow, what a gamer. Did you have any awesome tech cards?
Not really. It's very standard Eldlich deck, countering most of the competitive decks with System Down.
System Down's a good card. But you didn't have any spicy band cards?
Painful Choice. I realized that a lot of people are not playing it, but it's absolutely broken. It just oftentimes it's just a one card full Hauka Fibrax combo plus double interrupt in the Eldritch deck, which is insane.
Why did you choose to play Eldritch Synchron?
I was not prepared to play Orcust because the mirror is very sacky, and with my luck, I just knew I wouldn't draw the cards when I needed it the most. And well, I've been playing this for the entire Swiss, so I just felt that it was good for Top Cut.
Alright, well, let's get into the cards you played.
So I played very standard hand trap lineup of 3 Ash, 3 Phantasme, 3 Nibiru, and 1 Maxi.
Yep.
It's just very standard with Sky Striker and Orcust being most expected opponents. Then the standard Eldritch ratios of 2 Eldritch Golden Lords, 3 Cursed Eldland, 1 Eldelixir, Black Awakening, White Destiny, 1 copy, and 3 Conquistador, 3 Eldelixir, and 3 Hokero, with 1 Counter Trap. I didn't want to play multiples of Counter Trap because even though it sometimes came up, it just felt more as a brick, which didn't float. With the Synchro combo, we have obviously the Garnet, Despot 001, 3 Jet Synchrons, and 3 Tunings. Very standard. For the rest of the main deck, 3 Mecha Beast Alliance. I played 2 because for the grind game specifically.
Okay.
I played 1 Confiscation, 1 Forceful, pretty much all the broken bad cards of Forceful, Sentry, Confiscation, Painful Choice, Graceful, Paw of Greed. So that's pretty much the main deck.
All the gamer cards.
Very broken. The extra deck is very standard with focusing on the draw engine because I want to draw most of my hand traps, and later on I'll explain why I prefer this engine, as I would draw into floodgates, which are very impressive. So the Excel Synchron, 1 Black Rose Moonlight Dragon for such a situation where they ash the Hack Firebrax and I can't continue. The Boar Savage, Coral Dragon came up sometimes as a 1 card pop, for example. So, and then the rest is very standard with 1 Forma Synchron, 1 Herald, 1 Hyper Librarian, 1 Super Dreadnought, Rail Cannon, Gustav Max for the burn, 1 Barricade Board Blocker, 2 Hulk Fibrax, 1 Link Cross, 1 Link Rebo, and 2 Aurodon.
Wait, did you not play Access Code? Was there any reason?
Access Code just didn't come up, as obviously Aurodon locks me into and not being able to go into any further links. So it didn't feel needed as such, as most of the time I would tribute it off for its own effect, and personally, it never came up during the entire tournament. So
Okay.
it's just very niche for. I mean, I could have probably tried to adjust my extra deck for it, but just didn't feel needed. Yeah. So, I mean, my extra deck, for my side deck, I was purely focusing on Orcust, more or less, as I felt Orcust was by far the best deck in the format. So, that's why I decided on 3 Lancia, 3 Cosmic, and 3 Sit Down. As going second, they're absolute blowouts. Cosmic against the field spell turns off all the graveyard effects. System Down just kills off the entire engine. And Lancia just turns off the turn most of the time. I was expecting a lot of FTKs while going into into Top Cut, so I decided on Droll, which later became a useless side card, which never came up.
It could have come up against Draco.
I sided against Draco, but I didn't draw it, and Draco is already, regardless, a buy for Eldlich.
Wow, you can't do me like that, man.
Yeah, and I just played 3 floodgates as just the most powerful floodgates of Imperial Order, Royal Oppression, and Vadi's Emptiness. As for most decks, they're just turn enders, unless they have the out.
Yeah, there's a reason why Oppression and Emptiness are banned.
Yeah. And what orders had one?
You play Order as well.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Order's pretty good.
I mean, kills off Strikers.
Is there any changes you would make?
Personally, I would obviously cut the Droll and probably more or less play Valor, as that came up more often. As I guess Orcus, you just want to prevent them from playing as much as possible. But other than that, I won't really change anything, because
What about cutting the second Erland Smile?
the O-Lion, I played 2 O-Lion as it's just I focused a lot on the grind game, as more or less it came up a lot that I had to go for the second one. For excessive because against Orcust, often you had to go into a very long grind game, and which second O-Lion would come up a lot. And also for the payful choice interaction, it would give you the option to go to Herald, and then if you have Hulk Fibers combo, go to that after making the Herald, which came up against Sky Striker in top 32. And I mean, more or less outside out the second copy in games 2 and 3 against Orcust, but I felt that sometimes it just came up, but it just felt right.
Thank you for being here. Do you have any final words?
None.
Okay, no final words. No shout outs or.
I don't have anyone shout out, so yeah.
Okay, understandable. Alright, well, that'll be it for today, gamers, and I'll see you guys next time.